It was a chilly December afternoon, and the snow was gently falling from the sky. A group of 5 friends, Emily, Jake, Lily, Ethan, and Olivia, decided to take a break from their busy lives and go on an adventure. They had heard rumors of an abandoned mall on the outskirts of their town, and being the curious bunch they were, they couldn't resist the opportunity to explore it. As they approached the mall, they were surprised to see that it was still decorated for Christmas. The windows were adorned with twinkling lights, and a giant Christmas tree stood tall in the center of the main entrance. It was as if time had frozen within the walls of the mall, and the group couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement as they entered the abandoned building. As they walked through the deserted corridors, Ethan couldn't help but comment on the eerie quietness of the place. "It's like a ghost town in here," he said, his voice echoing off the walls. Lily, who was always the adventurous one, was the first to explore a store. "Guys, look at this!" she exclaimed, pointing at a display of Christmas decorations. "They're still here, as if the mall was just closed for the day." The group continued to explore, each finding something interesting and unique in the abandoned mall. Emily stumbled upon a store that was filled with toys, while Jake found an old arcade room that still had functioning games. Olivia couldn't contain her excitement when she found a store that sold nothing but chocolate. "This is like a dream come true," she said, grinning from ear to ear. As they made their way to the food court, they were amazed to find that it was still fully stocked with food and drinks. "I am starving," Ethan exclaimed, grabbing a bag of chips from one of the counters. "Wait, guys," Lily said, her eyes widening as she looked at her watch. "It's almost midnight. It's officially Christmas Day." The group couldn't believe it. They had lost track of time while exploring the abandoned mall, and now it was Christmas. They decided to have a small celebration to themselves, as they were the only ones in the mall. They gathered around the Christmas tree and exchanged gifts that they had brought for each other. They laughed and talked as they shared memories and stories from their childhood Christmases. It was a beautiful moment, and for a brief moment, they forgot that they were in an abandoned mall. As they walked around the mall, they noticed that there were more Christmas decorations than they had initially thought. There were wreaths and garlands hanging from every corner, and the sound of Christmas carols filled the air. "It's like they were preparing for the biggest Christmas celebration ever," Olivia said, gazing at the decorations in awe. As they explored further, they stumbled upon a room that was filled with old photographs and newspaper clippings. Curiosity getting the best of them, they started to read through the articles, and they were shocked to discover that the mall used to be a popular spot for holiday shopping and celebrations. It had been forced to close down due to the rise of online shopping, and the owners had left all the decorations and items behind. Feeling nostalgic and a little sad, the group decided to leave the mall and head back home. As they walked out, they couldn't help but feel grateful for the unexpected adventure they had just experienced. They made a promise to each other to come back to the mall every Christmas and celebrate their own little tradition. As they drove back home, the snow had stopped, and the moon was shining brightly in the sky. They were all silent, lost in their thoughts, and reminiscing about the memorable evening they had just spent. It was a Christmas they would never forget, a Christmas that they would always cherish as a group. From that day on, the abandoned mall became their special place, a place where they could escape from reality and relive the magic of Christmas. And every year, on Christmas Eve, they would gather at the mall, surrounded by the beautiful decorations and memories, and celebrate the most wonderful time of the year together. Yay, the end. Oh right, yeah, I have to do this stuff now. Like, comment and subscribe. And please watch my other videos and comment ideas on stories.